Hey guys, what's going on? It's Gleevac. I stayed up for oh god, I don't even want to know. I went to bed at 11 a.m. It's 5 o'clock. I woke up at 5. This is the result. I mean, like I'm getting really good with Genji. I'm getting really good with Genji. Yeah, I just want to open that up to the 65 elimination game with Genji. That was a team kill I got, and I just couldn't really believe it. So this game was just nuts. It was a ton of fun to play. I got like 65 eliminations and about 24,000 damage done or something. I try not to include just my ults in this video because as Genji, you do stack up a ton of eliminations with your ultimate. But I do get a lot of, I guess, like few single eliminations that I don't include in this because if I included like just small little bits, it wouldn't be that entertaining. So I've been learning some things this Genji recently. You can throw out your Phantom Blades and then dash at them at the same time. So like you can try to like aim at their head and throw out 3 shurikens and then dash at the same time, and then you can almost get an insta kill sometimes. Now, also with Genji, like I said before in some of my guides, you want to at least have a dash or a deflect ready to escape. Genji is very mobile, but you still really need to be able to escape when the opportunity presents itself. And you'll see throughout this video that sometimes I do mess it up, and sometimes I use both of them, like right there. I do also have my ult coming up right here, so I don't know if you guys know, but you can dash and then use your ultimate and dash again because it'll give you another dash. But right here, we're honestly just trying to capture the point. This is a very tense situation. You guys know the situations when you're trying to cap a point and they just repeatedly spawn out, and then someone will come on at overtime at the last second, like right there. But yeah, we do manage to capture the point right there. Now, when you're dealing with Bastion as Genji, you want to try to deflect and then just kind of dance around him. You can actually you don't have to have your ult to take him out while he's in that turret mode. You can actually how do I say this? You want to jump around and spam your LT or your Phantom Blades or whatever, and then you want to dash at him when he's almost dead, and you can actually kill him pretty efficiently. He also does have this little thing on his back, a little like blue square that is like a weak point. I don't think a lot of people know about that. And you can throw out do whatever, do like shurikens or anything. And this God, this ult is nuts. But anything you can basically just aim at that little point and take out really fast. Right there, I do manage to take out the aimbot, which I believe saved a few teammates. And this is another really clutch situation. And when you're taking out Reinhardt, um, typically what you want to do is you want to try to get on a higher area, and then you want to be able to jump around him and throw out your shurikens, and just kind of dance around him and try to get him to turn away from your team so that just distract him so that your team can shoot him when you're distracting him. And this okay, when you're playing against Soldier as Genji, try to time when he's gonna shoot out his grenade launcher or his helix rockets, whatever it's called. Because as you guys know, his helix rockets do a ton of damage, and if you can actually try to deflect his helix rockets into a pack of enemies, it does a ton of damage too as well. So that's what I say with Genji's deflect. You want to be very, very careful with how you use it. Don't use it just because like right here, I didn't even really need to use that. I was just dancing around holding the point. Basically, what I'm saying is be very careful with how you use Genji. Really think about what you're doing and what's going to happen in the future. Because if you know like a pack of enemies is rushing, but you're on a one-on-one situation, don't deflect. Just to deflect maybe just a little bit of damage in. You want to deflect when you know you're going to get a lot of damage in, and when you know it's going to save your life, because it's like an 8-second cooldown or something. So right here, this is near the end of the game, and we're just trying to hold the point so they don't cap it. We do actually end up winning. It was like a 35-minute game or something ridiculous. You can see what I'm talking about. You getting with Reinhardt, then the McCree goes down, and then this was the last final push. The last final, dude, I'm so tired. I actually have to be somewhere in a little bit. I really want to get a video out. So I apologize if this commentary wasn't par, but yeah, I do go down there to the Reaper. Oh, it just drives me insane every time. I hate Reaper. And so there it is. My stats are coming up here in a little bit. It was a 65 elimination game. I think it was like, I can't really see that from here. It was like 59% kill participation or something. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if the commentary wasn't up to par as usual. I have to be somewhere in a little bit. But I wanted to get this video for you guys because I'm trying to do daily uploads. So hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Gleevac, and I'll see you later.